Well, this is my first video talking about the upcoming presidential election. And yeah, I know it's 15 months away, and I'm already sick of hearing about it and all the speeches you hear on TV about which candidate wants to be, or which person wants to be the candidate for each party, and all that. I've had enough already about it. So, let's see. I'm going to go through a couple points in this thing. First of all, I've talked about it in the past about who won the 2020 election and who is in the White House. And a lot of things happened, and it's not the same person who won and who's in the building right now. And yeah, all the truth has been coming out slowly, finding out this, finding out that. And with the guy who's in there right now, all his little criminal things on the side there are all coming out, and even the liberal media is getting tired of hiding things for him and defending him. So yeah, oh boy. And the current Veep, her, all she can do is laugh and make no sense. If she ever got in because the guy in there, couldn't do it anymore, oh boy. Well, anyhow, I'm not going to dwell on it too long. I've talked about it before. We know what happened. All you liberals don't want to admit it. You want to think he really got all those votes the right way. So, whatever. Okay, anyhow. The election coming up. Well, for the Republicans, of course it's going to be Trump the nominee, as it should be. He did a great job as president the first time, and he will again starting in 24. Now, the real question, though, is who are the other candidates? We got DeSantis, got half a chance of being, a little bit of a, decent poll number. And all of the rest of them, all the other ones like Pence and the other ones whose names I don't even know, all the other people, just sit down. Sit down, go home. You have no chance. It ain't going to happen. Now, if Trump was smart, he would have DeSantis as his vice president, and they would be an unbeatable combination. But Trump, I think he has too much ego to let anyone share his spotlight even a little bit. It's going to be all Trump all the time, which is okay. But, we got to get him back in there where he should already be, and then we can worry about the other details. Now, DeSantis, yeah, I think he has the potential to be president, but not in 24. Your turn will come in 28. So just do whatever you're doing for the next 4 years. You'll get your turn in 28 after Trump has his second term. But the thing that really is driving me crazy anymore is hearing all the speeches that Trump gives all the time. And it's always the same thing over and over. And really, I'm just sick and tired of hearing it. I did this, I did that. I did this for gas prices and the economy and employment and immigration and border security and all that stuff. Yeah, we know. We know. I don't need to hear about it again. I lived through it already. Trump could just say, take a vacation and do nothing and say nothing for the full next year, and he would still win. And all the stuff he says in the speeches, so he repeats things too much. I made millions and millions and millions of dollars, or we saved billions and billions and billions of dollars. It's still too much exaggeration there. I'm just sick of hearing it. Millions and millions and millions. Oh. Does it sound annoying for me? Well, imagine me trying to watch Trump and hearing the same thing all at the same time. Billions and billions and billions. Yeah, see how annoying that gets real quick? So we just have to endure. I'm not even watching any campaign speeches because we're over a year out. It doesn't matter. Long story short, Trump is going to get the Republican nomination, and the Democrats, I don't know what they're thinking, but they're out of their minds if they give Biden the nomination for the second term, because when he falls out, it's going to be Harris. And can you imagine? I mean, as bad as Biden is, could you imagine Harris being in there? Oh boy. So if the Democrats do anything right, they'll have someone else as their nominee in 24, and then we can have that whole election thing going on for that. But Republicans, it's going to be Trump. Trump's going to win. I can't see it possibly going any other way. A Trump DeSantis president, vice president combination, well, you might as well not even bother having the election because you know that's going to work out and they're going to definitely win. So, one thing that really, I don't even say it annoys me, it amuses me. Now that Trump is running again, the Democrats are, and they're all trying to use the whole justice system to get all these criminal cases against Trump. It's only because he's running again. If he wasn't running again, they wouldn't care about him. But they're trying to make him look bad. And in the course of doing this, for things that he either number one didn't do or number two doesn't matter, or number three wasn't a crime in the first place, they're just alienating even some of their own Democrats. And people are seeing, oh, they'll do anything to get their person back in. They'll try to make him look bad any way they can. So, oh, yeah, you're going to do that to him? Well, I'm going to vote for him. And, how do you like that? So it's not a question of if Trump will win. It's, more, by how much Trump will win by and who will be his vice president. Democrat nominee doesn't really matter. If they really try to run Biden again, it's definitely not going to matter. And all the things with, his son Hunter just getting this so-called sweetheart deal for having drugs and guns and taxes unpaid and things like that. And they try to let him go by with nearly no punishment, and the judge said no to it. Well, how do you think the average person on the street feels about that? Oh, your guy, he's getting all these special little deals here, huh? Well, we're going to stop that. So, it's going to be an interesting year for the next election. I'm going to really enjoy seeing the debates when they come around. But between now and a year from now, I don't want to listen to any political speeches. And Trump has his rallies, and that's great. But it's the same speech over and over, and I've heard it before. I'm just sick and tired of hearing it. Yes, I'll vote for you. You can be president. Just shut up for a year. Okay, well, that's what I think is going to happen, and we'll see how it turns out. Trump 24, DeSantis 28, and 32.